Hello everybody, it's Jason with Investing Logically. Hope you guys have a wonderful day today. In this video, we're talking about some ETFs that can make you rich in 2021. I'll be talking about the low ETFs that have low expense ratio and high growth. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Also, feel free to like this video for the YouTube algorithm so more people can learn about investing and finance. But before I get to the ETFs, I just want to talk about expense ratio and why it's so important. So basically, the expense ratio is the fee you pay for holding / buying that ETF. So expense ratio fees might not be much with a low amount of money, but as time goes by, that money can build up and that fee could be a significant amount of money. So the first ETF is called the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol VOO. I talked about this ETF before. So it tracks the S&P 500 index, which is the 500 largest companies in the United States. It's a 0.03% fee, so that's pretty low. That's the lowest it can get. It's currently at $358.55. This ETF has a 1.1% dividend yield, so they have a 1-year return of 18.35%, 3-year return of 14.14%, 5-year return of 15.18%, a 10-year return of 13.85%, and ever since 2010, they had a 15.03% return rate per year. If you invested $10,000 10 years ago, you would have made $35K on your investment, 509 stocks in here. This is their sector diversification. Study amount is going to be 0. The years is 41 because you start at 24. We are going to take 13% on the return rate because inflation, and a salary of $45,000, and you invest 15%, which would be $6,000. So that 4, and you earn a salary of $45,000 on average, and you invest 20% of your income per year. You will have nearly $8 million by the time you're 65. It is that simple. You can invest in a S&P 500 index fund and you'll be rich when you're 65. The next ETF we're talking about is called the Schwab US Broad Market ETF. Ticker symbol is CHB. It is a really low expense ratio at 0.03%. So basically this is the Dow Jones US Broad Stock Market Index. So basically it's 2,000 largest publicly traded US companies to large cap, mid cap and small cap US companies. A dividend yield of 1.63%, which is slightly higher than the VOO ETF. So we can see since inception it has returned 14.48% per year. If you invested $10,000 in this ETF 10 years ago, you would have made $34K on investment. So we can see the top holdings are similar to the VOO ETF. So the sectors in this ETF is similar to the VOO ETF. So let's go calculate how much your investment will be worth when you're 65. Starting at 24 years would be 41. The return rate would be 12% because inflation is 2%. $6,750 per year because 15% of your income. So you invest 15% of your income, earning a salary of $45,000 per year, starting at 24, nearly $6 million by 65. So that's pretty good. So slightly less than VOO, but this ETF is more diversified than VOO. The last ETF on the list is called Schwab US Large Cap ETF. Ticker symbol is CHX. They also have a low expense ratio at 0.03%. So this is a large cap ETF. It's the 750 largest United States companies. So basically $2 billion companies and above. And it's a dividend yield of 1.65%. So what is their performance? They have a 1-year return of 19.67%. Since inception, they've averaged around 14.46%. So that's good. If you invested $10,000 10 years ago, you would have made nearly $35,000 on your investment. So there's some good growth. So these are the top holdings. This is their sector diversification. So heavily weighted in technology. Would I pick one of these ETFs or would I pick all three? I do think more diversification is always better. I would pick VOO, the S&P 500 index. I would pick SCHX, which is the large cap ETF. I would also pick the total stock broad market SCHB. Let's say you're 24, you graduate out of college, you found a good job, paying a starting salary of $45,000. You invest 15% of your salary across these 3 ETFs. So that will be 41 years, 14% return rate because that is the average across these 3 ETFs. So this is how much you would have at 65 if you invest in these 3 ETFs. Those are 3 ETFs that will make you rich in 2021 and above. It is truly up to you in which ETFs you invest in. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Also, feel free to like this video for the YouTube algorithm so more people can learn about investing and finance. That's it from me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day today. See you guys in the next one and happy investing.